Are you a patriot? This is a question that often stirs deep emotions. But what does it truly mean to be a patriot? Is it simply a matter of waving the flag and chanting the anthem? Or does it involve a deeper understanding and commitment to the principles and values that define a nation? George Orwell, a man known for his stark observations of society, once said, "In an age of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act." This statement rings true, particularly in an era where information can easily be manipulated, and truth can become a rare commodity. In the United States, for instance, the National Defense Authorization Act, specifically Section 1078, has legalized domestic propaganda, which had previously been illegal under the Smith-Mundt Act of 1948. This opens the door to potential manipulation and misinformation, which can undermine the very essence of patriotism. History has shown that when we fail to learn from it, we are doomed to repeat its mistakes. The founding fathers of the United States, men who were patriots in the truest sense, left words of wisdom that still resonate today. James Madison, the fourth president of the United States, warned, "If tyranny and oppression come into this land, it will be in the guise of fighting a foreign enemy." Benjamin Franklin, one of the most influential of the founding fathers, cautioned, "Any society that would be willing to give up a little liberty to gain a little security will deserve neither and lose both." And Thomas Jefferson, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, observed, "I believe the banking institutions are more dangerous to our liberties than standing armies. If the American people ever allow private banks to control the issue of currency, first by inflation, then by deflation, the corporations that will grow up around the banks will deprive the people of all property until their children wake up homeless on the continent their fathers conquered." Mark Twain, another great American thinker, noted, "In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, brave, hated, and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot." These words reflect the enduring challenges that patriots face. They also underscore the importance of vigilance and critical thinking in preserving the liberty and justice that true patriotism embodies. But it's worth noting that not all influential figures share these values. Henry Kissinger, a prominent political scientist, once referred to military men as dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns in foreign policy. And Zbigniew Brzezinski, a political scientist and a senior advisor to former President Obama, chillingly noted, "Today it is infinitely easier to kill 1 million people than to control 1 million people." James Warburg, a member of the Council on Foreign Relations and the Bilderberg Group, ominously declared, "We shall have a world government whether or not you like it, by conquest or consent." These are stark reminders of the threats that can undermine a nation's sovereignty and the freedoms of its citizens. They also underscore the importance of vigilance, critical thinking, and informed action in preserving the liberty and justice that true patriotism embodies. So, are you a patriot? If so, remember that patriotism is not merely about symbols and rituals. It's a commitment to truth, liberty, and justice, and the courage to defend these principles, even in the face of deceit and tyranny. It's about learning from history and standing up against forces that threaten a nation's values and sovereignty. It's about being a revolutionary in an age of universal deceit.